We have more Brexit betrayal in the British Parliament as a number of Tory MPs are joining the Labour Party side in an anti-Brexit rebellion. Let's talk about some of the useful idiots in British politics. Some of the people from the political right of the Tory party who are giving more opportunities to the Labour side and Keir Starmer to cause more trouble. Now, what is this about? This is about the existing EU laws in our country, despite the fact that we've left the European Union. So we've done officially Brexit, but we are still tied to EU laws. Now, that's causing some problems, it's creating some confusion, and there are about 4,000 also laws that we have to review at least. Some could be removed, some could be amended, and some we could just keep because it's same as our standards when it comes to goods and services, regulations. But we've already been talking about this saga over the last few days. We now know that it actually is not rocket science. It just requires some work from the civil service side to review these laws, and there've been lawyers confirming that a successful law firm could get it done within a month. But having said that, the Labour Party are now pushing for this amendment, and they are now joined by, so far, 30 to 40 Conservatives who are thought to be backing this amendment, which is about giving Parliament another vote on it. Now, there's a bit of a dilemma, because I understand that some of the people from the Conservative side are simply doing it to make sure that the executive doesn't have too much power to decide without having a democratic consent. Okay, but if you're backing an amendment that's been driven by the Labour Party, you're giving power to the Labour Party and the opposition. They're not going to let you just do complete scrutiny of these reviews. It's the same thing that happened between 2016 and 2019. Do you remember that Parliament, the Remain Parliament, when they said, okay, we'll give Parliament and the MPs a vote on Brexit, even though the general public already voted on it. And what happened? It wasn't the Conservative Brexiteers who had a say. It was the majority of the Remainers who kept trying to vote against it. Now, people like Jacob Rees-Mogg have been fighting really hard on this issue, and he's also confirmed that we should just basically get it done. And we must also be careful of not giving too much power to the opposition party. But the problem is that this is another slippery slope situation, because if these votes go the wrong way, then you're going to have a situation where you have enough wet Remainer Tory MPs, a few of them, left-wing Tory MPs, proper left-wing Tory MPs, not the majority of them, because they're all basically liberal Tories anyway. We have enough to bring down the majority of the current Conservative government, and then they will be combining it with the Labour Party, the Green Party, the SNP, and all the others, and they could easily vote it down. And we are going to go through this cycle of doom for the next few years. We're having these EU laws still circling around British politics and that whole country. This is the new problem. Now, the next election is going to be a decider. And if Rishi Sunak is serious about wanting to win the next election, good luck with that. He needs to sort out a few things. We know that. Illegal migration is one of them. The cost of living crisis is another one. And a number of issues, including Brexit Britain. Everyone's still waiting for Brexit Britain. So Remainers are going out there saying, well, Brexit is not succeeding. Well, okay. We're still actually waiting for proper Brexit Britain. And then you can judge it 10 years from now. But we haven't had the opportunity. Anyway, but it is the current update on this issue. We're going to keep an eye on the whole debate anyway over the next few days and weeks. So the best thing you can do is subscribe to the channel on my 2C, and we are the media.